Hello and welcome. Seems like Linux fever has been kind of going around lately, so I decided I'm going to test out the user experience on Linux. Now, if you don't know, there are actually like lots of different versions of Linux called distros. Luckily, everyone is recommending this quiz, distrochooser.de, which will apparently help me find my perfect Linux distribution. Some distributions are made for special purpose, some daily use. What do you need? I'm just going to use it for daily use. How would you rate your proficiency when using a computer? I'm able to solve some problems by myself. How would you rate your knowledge of Linux itself? Let's assume that I have little or no knowledge about Linux. How many settings do you wish to tweak by yourself during installation? How many configuration variables should be filled with default values? I would like the default preset values, please. And I want to configure as much as possible using graphical applications, that too. Well, this is not looking good so far. I've already broken the quiz to choose a Linux distro. Yeah, that's not very promising. Okay, we're back. Do I prefer a Windows-like user interface, or do I prefer a macOS-like user interface? They're both fine. I'm gonna skip this one. I don't know why I would want to avoid systemd, and I don't really want to use terminal commands. Yeah, sure, the first one sounds nice. Some distributions offer faster updates which can affect system stability. I prefer stable. I want things to work. It looks like my number one pick is Linux Mint. Linux Mint is a Ubuntu-based distribution with pre-installed proprietary components such as multimedia codecs. Suitable for beginners. Contains a pre-installed control center. Has default settings. I would sure hope it does. The installation uses an installation wizard with default settings. Again, I would sure hope it does. Updates are mostly stable when published. Many settings can be done via a graphical interface. Suitable for daily use. Software installation can be done using an app store. Usable without fee. Installs all needed programs. Closed source programs are installed by default. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this one. It looks like the latest version is 22. Linux Mint comes in the form of an ISO image, which can then be used to create a bootable DVD or bootable USB stick. This guide will help you download the right ISO image, create your bootable media, and install Linux Mint on your computer. Linux Mint comes in 3 different flavors. Cinnamon, the most modern, innovative, and full-featured desktop. MATE, a more traditional and faster desktop. Or XFCE, the most lightweight desktop. Cinnamon is primarily developed for and by Linux Mint. It is slick, beautiful, and full of new features. That sounds like the one I want. Okay, so I have gone through the process of putting Linux Mint onto the USB, and I'm now going to put it into my computer and install it. Even with my janky capture card set up. This is the live environment. Nothing is actually installed yet. It's all running off of the USB, but we can actually, use it as if it's like an actual computer. But I'm gonna just click on the install CD. Oh, there it is. Okay. English, yes. English, yes. Wi-Fi. I have Ethernet, but I did not plug it in because I wanted to do the Wi-Fi. Yes, let's try connecting. You can't see any of this. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, we're connected. And we're gonna wait on the spinner a little bit more. Oh, it added a printer. I didn't even ask for that. Install multimedia codecs. Multimedia codecs are required to play some video formats and to properly render some websites. I think I'm going to want that. We're getting quite a bit of the spinner action here. Alright, spoiler alert, this computer already has Linux Mint 22 Wilma installed on it, and I don't really want to delete that. So, I'm going to install alongside. How much do I want to give? That's not the right drive. I have more discs on this computer. I don't know why it's only showing that one. How full is this? I don't actually know. Is there discs? That sounds like what I want. It is about 50% full. So yeah, we can split it half and half. And now let's go. Before you can select a new partition size, any previous changes have to be written to disk. Yes. Uh-oh. Unusable free space. Partitioning failed because the chosen free space may not be used. There are probably too many primary partitions. That doesn't make sense. And it's dropped me here. Okay, can I... Oh, okay, we're back here. Alright, we're back at the start. Okay. Oh, I can't continue now. Let's just go back again. Okay, I guess we're just trying again. Now we have the continue option. Let's try it again. And let's just reduce the space a little bit. You know, 500 gigabytes is probably plenty. Uh-oh. Partitioning failed because the chosen free space may not be used. Well, this is bad news. Oh, we're sorry the installer crashed. After you close this window, you'll be allowed to file a bug report using the bug reporting tool. Type error. Argument of the type none type is not iterable. Yes, I would assume so. The close button doesn't work. let's just restart and we'll try this again. It is going to be very tricky to try out Linux if we can't even get it installed. And we're back. Once again, this is the only disk available to me. Let me open up the disks app. There are 3 disks on this computer. Wait. There's one thing. First, label your partitions. That's a field in Gparted. Okay, let's try opening Gparted. This looks kind of old, but the important thing is, does it work? And this is my SSD, so let me open this. Yes, okay. Label. It is not labeled. I suppose I could label it. Label file system. Let's label it Linux. That one's already labeled, that one's already labeled, that one's already labeled. Let's try the installation one more time. I'm not feeling super hopeful about this. I think the average user would have probably given up by now. But lucky for me, I'm not the average user, because I'm installing Linux. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pre-partition this disk here. Edit partition. Oh, I want to resize it. How do I... Oh, here we go. Resize. Resizing a file system can lead to data loss. You are advised to back up your data before. The resize operation will take a lot longer. If your data has to be moved, the minimal size is calculated accordingly. Okay, yes, I have everything backed up. So we're just gonna 256 free space following. Let's do it. Hopefully this doesn't nuke all my data, because that would be pretty bad. Is it doing anything? I see that there's a job, and there's a little loader. You know, a progress bar would be kind of nice. Just a suggestion. This is taking much longer than I thought. Okay, well, it's been a couple minutes. I'm a little suspicious, because this is an SSD. It's an NVMe SSD, and this has been going for more than 5 minutes now, and I'm a little worried about what it's doing. Let's try that other one, Gparted. It has not resized it. And we cannot cancel it. Okay, the job has already been canceled. Okay, wonderful. This was not supposed to be the hard part. Okay, we're just gonna close it, and we're gonna try and use the Gparted disk thing instead. Okay, we're gonna resize this. We don't have a nice number other than megabytes. I think that's megabytes, which is different from megabytes. We're just gonna do that. That's like roughly a fourth. And check mark. Go. Hey, we have progress bars now. Stuff is actually happening. And remember, we still don't know that this will actually help us with the installer. Okay, all operations completed successfully. And we're gonna install Linux Mint. Okay, install. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on, because we didn't get another screen. We get straight to the warning. The following partitions are going to be formatted. Partition 3 of the SSD as ext4. And that's the NVMe one. That is the correct drive. Okay. This is promising. Yes! Oh, yes! Okay. Well, there you go. If you want it to just work, you need to format your partitions ahead of time with, like, an empty one. Because apparently it doesn't work. So, where are you? That's not where I am, but we'll roll with it. Your name, Linux user. Your computer's name, Linux computer. Pick a username. Linux, yeah, sure. That's a good password. Very good, very good. Okay, and we're finally installing. I also want to point out that I'm using an NVIDIA graphics card. I've got both displays here, the correct resolution, and one of them is going through this capture card that is in the middle, which is probably making things kind of awkward. But it's working just fine. I had this weird issue on Windows where it was not allowing itself to use the graphics card. It was literally, there was a notification coming up that said, Microsoft Windows is not allowed to use graphics hardware, or something like that. It was ridiculous, and the screen kept flashing. I don't know why that happened. I don't know how it happened. It eventually got fixed, I think. Yeah, it was weird. And I did have drivers installed. Installation has finished. You can continue testing, but until you restart the computer, any changes you make will not be saved or preserved. Let's go ahead and restart. Remove the installation medium and press enter. No problem. Okay, we have the displays in the wrong configuration, but we'll fix that in just a minute. And here we are. Welcome to Linux Mint. Welcome to your new operating system. This welcome screen will guide you through your first steps, show you where to find help, and where to find more information. Have a great time and don't hesitate to send us your feedback. Choose your favorite color and whether you prefer a light or dark desktop theme. Okay, well, yes please. Let's go dark. In the advanced, we can choose which mouse cursor. System snapshots. Let's set up automatic system snapshots. A minimum of 2 daily and 2 boot snapshots are recommended. If anything breaks, you can then restore your computer to its previous working state. Perfect. So if I break anything, I can undo it. Driver manager. Check the driver manager to see if it recommends any additional drivers for your computer. This I think we are going to need for graphics. Yes, okay, NVIDIA Corporation. So let's go ahead and do the recommended one, I suppose, and apply. I thought the NVIDIA drivers were supposed to be hard. You need to restart the computer to complete the driver changes. Let's do that. Whoa, look at that. It even rearranged the monitors somehow. That's great. Awesome. Okay. Oh, nope, it broke again. Okay. So let's go into the system settings and let's fix that. I want display. Okay, and then this should go over here, and we have a phantom display. That's interesting, which is also this one. I don't know why there's a phantom display. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Let's move on to the update manager. The little shield icon in your system tray is the update manager. It provides software updates, security updates, and kernel updates to fix bugs, keep your computer safe, and support newer hardware components. Do you want to switch to a local mirror? Local mirrors are usually faster than packages.linuxmint.com. Faster? Yes, please. Okay, it has just dropped me into software sources with no further guidance. We click here. Okay, and now it has the list of mirrors and is testing the speed of all of them. Okay. That is a little unclear. Looks like we're going to go with the Vermont Cable Internet Exchange. Did I say that right? And there's a second one. Oh, there are a lot of them. Oh, we're going to be here a while. I don't think I'm going to let it test every single one of these. So we are just going to go with mirrors.accretivenetworks.net/Ubuntu. And now we click here to update the apt cache. It is updating. Uh-oh. Could not refresh the list of packages. Your apt configuration is corrupt. Do not install or update anything. Doing so could break your operating system. That doesn't sound good. Is that just because of this? I didn't break anything, did I? Can I refresh? Maybe everything is okay? Okay, well, I guess I will install the updates now. I have 113 updates. Here we go. And now we do some more waiting as it downloads more things. Also, I just noticed there's a battery icon on my desktop computer. Oh, it's the mouse. Okay. Finally, we are finally done. Okay. Reboot required. You've installed updates that require reboot to take effect. Please reboot your system. I got you. Oh, the reason this keeps popping up is because of the little checkbox. Show this dialog at startup. There are about 60,000 applications available. Okay, well, let's actually go there, and let's see if we can find OBS, so that I can have a halfway decent recording of this. So one of the big, features of Linux is that instead of downloading an installer application, and then you run that, and then that installs the app, instead, you have an app store, and you just install from the App Store. No login or anything. And look at that, OBS Studio is right in the featured section. Let's install that. Wow, that was easy. Theoretically, it hasn't finished installing yet. Oh, and we have Firefox installed by default, not Edge. You can install Edge. I don't know why you would want to, but you can install Edge on Linux. Oh dear, let me fix that. Much better. Works exactly. 1650 super. Wow. I don't know, is this the rating? This one has 3 stars. It apparently does not start in Linux Mint 21.3 Mate. Well, good news for us, we're on Linux Mint 22 Cinnamon, so hopefully I won't have to worry about that. Another 5 stars, I've been using the Flatpak version of OBS on my LMDE6, and it has been working great on my laptop, Intel processor and graphics. Oh yeah, this is the Flatpak FlatHub version, as opposed to the system package version. That probably isn't important. From Gorilla a Sea Lover, 5 stars. I can capture. Hooray! OBS Studio is installed. Whoa. Hold on. Do you see that? Look at my cursor. Out here, we have the normal, one that you'd expect, and then I move it in the window, and it becomes like a macOS cursor? I don't know what that is, but it's a different one. Okay, let's add a display capture. Cool, that is exactly what I want. And we'll start recording. I'm just gonna throw that onto, oh, my monitor's got moved around again. Oh, the phantom monitor is gone. Okay, I guess it just needed a restart or an update or something. I guess it's fixed. Okay, let's try some stuff. Actually, let's look at some stuff first. let's look at our menu, because everyone uses the menu. We have quit, which shuts down the computer, log out, and lock screen. And then we've got these 5 icons, which are like the very important ones, starting with files. And this is our file manager. Do we have a name? Nemo. This is Nemo, the file manager. Nemo lets you organize files and folders. I like this default layout. Let's try changing the color. I want to see how the different colors look. We have system settings conveniently in here as well. And let's choose a color. Like, that looks nice. We have a light blue, green. I think I like the blue. Let's try opening this video. Great. It can play MKV files. We can loop shuffle for playlists, and we can change the volume. Can we get the properties? Yes, we can. Type, the size, access created, modified, permissions. I'm not going to touch any of that. Open with, okay. So our video player is called Celluloid, and we have other things that we can open it with, like calendar. We can organize them too. I like the icon view. Anyway, let's look at some other stuff. We have the terminal. Yeah, we're going to close that and hopefully never have to open it. We have system settings, the software manager, and Firefox, which we've all looked at already. Let's look at the accessories we have. Calculator, character map. Ah, you got your special characters in here. All right, we've got a whole file renamer app. We have notes. Oh, it spawned a note over here. Ooh, okay. Let's make it like blue. There we go. And we'll just put it up in the corner there. Passwords and keys. This thing comes with a whole password manager. A screenshot, so I can take a screenshot. Yeah, let's take a picture of my screen, and we'll save that. Text editor. This is just your basic text editor. It has tabs. It has tabs. It has tabs. And syntax highlighting, and Warpinator to send and receive files across the network. Personally, I would probably recommend you use PairDrop to send files across the network. Basically, anything with a browser is compatible. In the graphics category, ooh, we have drawing. Hi. Smiley face. Export that. All right, let's open that and see what that opens in. And we have our image viewer here. We can rotate it. I like that it shows the resolution down here. In here we have Matrix Online Chat. Matrix is a form of real-time internet chat. It is primarily used by Linux Mint users to ask questions and help each other. This space contains a variety of chat rooms. The main room, Linux Mint, is dedicated to help and support. So it's like Discord, but the Matrix. Well, if I ever need support, I will go there. We also have Thunderbird pre-installed. I like Thunderbird. Transmission for downloading and sharing files over BitTorrent. That's pre-installed. That's pretty neat. And web apps, run websites if they were apps. If I wanted to run, like, does that just work? It does. I mean, it's clearly just like a browser, but still, that's kind of neat. Can I make the toolbar not appear? It says the navigation bar is disabled, so why can I see it? Okay, well, that is interesting. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be able to see this if it's disabled, but alright. Office. We have a whole Office suite pre-installed. Okay, it actually just is, an Office suite. A document on Linux. Oh wait, I gotta indent my first paragraph. This is a document that I made on a Linux Mint installation. I am writing this using LibreOffice Writer. Let's export that. Writer indexing export? I have never heard of that. I would like a PDF, please and thank you. Let's check that out. I'm assuming this opens in our document reader, which is called XReader. Sound and video, we have Celluloid, which is our video player. Hypnotics, watch TV. I can just watch TV. 1,600 free TV channels. Is it true? CBS. It's loading. Does this just work by its own, or do I need something else to make this work? Maybe this one's just not working. Let's try NASA TV Public. This one's not working either. How about we try movies? Let's try movies. Master Builder. It doesn't seem to be working right now. Let's try like doing stuff. I assume we'll be able to do anything in a web browser pretty easily. Let's watch some YouTube.
There's no more virus.
Yeah. Yeah. No more viruses.
Yeah. Yay. Now you can log into all your stuff.
Completely virus-free. Okay, YouTube works. How about some image editing? Actually, before I do that, I want to change my wallpaper. Background. Oh, we have multiple Linux Mint themed backgrounds. Let's look at this one. Ah, here's kind of more of what I was thinking of. Very nice. Oh my gosh, Minecraft. Look, they even credit the artists. That's pretty neat. I'm feeling blanket, so let's do blanket. That looks pretty nice. Let's install a game. Let's try the games category. Let's go easy mode first, and let's see what they have in the software manager. Oh my gosh, there's a Nintendo DS emulator. Steam is on here. I will install Steam, but not yet. Not yet. Let's try this one. T-Worlds, online multiplayer platform 2D shooter. I've never heard of this. I've never seen anything like this, so I don't know what this is gonna be. Oh, I have to choose a server. This has a whole, like, community of servers. Well, I'm a novice, so I will go with this one. Hey, I'm here. What? Wait, this is actually really neat. Ooh, whoa, I'm a ninja now. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, thanks. Let me out! I'm stuck. Can I, like... Oh, thanks. This is not what I was expecting to, be doing on my, Linux install, but here we are, I guess. I don't understand this, like, blue ice mode where it's, like, you get stuck. Okay, you gotta, like, link onto one of the people up on the top. Oh, yes. Yay, I'm free! Okay, that's enough of this game. Okay, that was fun, I'm not gonna lie. Steam, let's try Steam. Install. Yes. Oh, what is this? This computer appears to be using the NVIDIA binary drivers. Steam is a 32-bit program, so running it on this computer requires the 32-bit versions of the NVIDIA libraries. Even if all the games you will run are 64-bit, please install the NVIDIA driver libs i38 package. For full functionality, also install the libraries listed as recommends in the NVIDIA driver libs i386 package. What does that mean? Okay, I'm going to screenshot this and click next, just in case something goes wrong and I need to look back on it. Okay, now we go. Steam is proprietary software. Steam will be installed. Yes, here we are. Whatever that warning was, apparently it did automatically. So here we are. I'll log in now, and we are in. All right, why don't we start with Portal? Portal has been installed. However, I do want to start another download while I play this, so that there's been so much waiting. How about some Geometry Dash? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Can we enable Proton? Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. Proton hotfix? I can install now. Let's also try Stray. This is the most recent game I have in my library, and I've never played it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, the mouse cursor is a bit strange. We again have it changing to this alternative pixel mouse cursor that is really tiny. The cup is right on the edge of the table. I don't know if that's normal, but everything else looks pretty standard. Okay, this is very smooth. Can I take this through here? Does it destroy it? It does, no! Okay, that's enough of that. That seems to work pretty well. While we wait for this next one, I want to see if I can change the mouse cursor. I'm going to change this. Let me actually install a new mouse cursor pack, because I have one that I like, and I'm going to see if we can install it. This is the one I want. Now the issue is that it's for Windows 10. Let's just try downloading this one. Extract. Maybe. Can I install this? Open. The file has no programs associated with it. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Linux version. Oh, perfect. This looks like exactly what I want. How to use. Manual install is recommended. If you can download the folders containing the sets you want and add them in the .icons folder in your home directory. Alright, let's try it. Let's extract. Open. Okay, so I need to go to my home. Add them in the .icons folder of your home directory. Okay. I don't see a .icons folder, so I will create one. .icons. Oh, that's already in use. Is it hidden? Oh, there's lots of hidden files. Okay. It is indeed here. And now I just copy all of these into here. Does that work? No, that doesn't. Oh, no, here they are. Okay, they all look the same. Okay, here's the normal one. White on black. I prefer the black variant. Black on white from macOS. It seems like OBS still has weirdness. Let's try restarting OBS. Okay, so apparently, right as I moused over to hit stop recording, it fixed. So, okay. Let's try going back to the old cursor, and now it's using the one I just installed. Wait, no, now it is. Oh, well, it's sort of fixed. It gets smaller, just a little bit. That is weird. But with the one I just installed, it doesn't do that. This is the cursor pack I like, and it's working, so I'm not gonna touch it. Now let's play some Geometry Dash. That was easy. Let's play a level. It's been a while. I guess this should be pretty obvious for a 2D mobile game adapted to desktop, but it runs perfectly in terms of both performance and I mean I haven't run into any bugginess at all. Hooray! Let's try a more complicated level. Oh, I love this one.
Geometry Dash.
Yes. No. All right. Well, that works. While we're waiting for the modern game to install, let's try some more customization here. I noticed there's this font selection here, and I can just change the system font. A lot of Noto Sans in here. Well, looks like they didn't include any fun fonts in here, so I'm gonna have to find my own font. I'm gonna use my favorite font actually, Lexend. Hopefully I can just install this. Unknown file type. Okay. Getting started. 1. Install the font files you want to use. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, time to Google. Okay, I can either do system-wide installation or per-user installation. I'm the only user on this computer, so this doesn't really matter, but I suppose I'll do the system-wide installation. Method 1. GKSU Nautilus. Am I supposed to run this? GKSU not found. Let's try method 2, maybe. Okay, it says path to font files, so I assume I'm gonna have to replace this with the font file. Can I just drag it in here? I can. Then update your font cache, which is another command. Succeeded. That's good. Is it in here? No. Let's try reopening the settings. Hey, there it is. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at those oh, wait, let me reopen that. Look at how beautiful those letters look. And then I would like to download the... Oh, I forget what it's called. The JetBrains Monospace font. Oh, it's literally called JetBrains Mono. Okay. Let's just copy and paste this command I ran earlier. And can I just put the whole folder in? Let's try the variable. Failed to create symbolic link. Let's try opening this path here. Oh, it has a redirect to the Lexend font. Well, that's not quite what I wanted. Maybe I need to create my own font file. This is going to be a bit more complicated than I thought. I'll just create one right here called fonts, and I will move the Lexend font in there, and the JetBrains Mono fonts in there. And now, oh, I'm gonna need to figure out how to uncreate a symbolic link. Wait, maybe I can just delete the symbolic link from right here. Oh, I'm not allowed to open it. Time to search again. Maybe this is a permissions issue? You are not the owner, so you cannot change these permissions. Oh, how do I become the owner? The current owner is root. Who is root? Whoa, I tried to close Firefox, and apparently it decided that it crashed. And it certainly has gone wrong. I'm just going to close that. Can we open it back up? Okay. That was weird. Okay, it looks like I need to do sudo rm. Rm is short for remove. Sudo rm, and then I will just drop that in there. Whoops. Oh, I did it. I can try this command again. And instead of one font file... Uh-oh. That's probably why Firefox crashed. Yeah, that font doesn't exist anymore. Let's just change it back to something temporarily. Now I drag this in here. Okay, and now... all those are in there. The Lexend font is back. Hooray. And I should have the JetBrains font. I do! Hooray, everything is... Oh, whoa, that is weird. Oh, it's fixed. Okay. Now let's see what other customizations we can do. Let's find a different icon set. Yaru? That looks kind of neat. Oh, the apps look different too. Let's try Mint L. Not really my style. Mint X. Also not really my style. We've got Papyrus. That looks similar to before. Oh, but our app icons are different. Ooh, and they're fun. I like this. I think I'm gonna keep this one. This is very colorful. Let's look at the add/remove tab. Okay, we can install new themes. Let's try this one. Adapta Nocto by Smurfos. And now we can choose it. It's there now. Ooh, very nice. This looks very cool. Although I must admit, icons aren't quite fitting in with this one. Does this work with all of my apps? Firefox. Ooh, okay. Calculator. Oh, calculator is not quite in theme. How about disks? Disks also doesn't work. Backup tool. Backup tool works. Calendar. Calendar doesn't work. Oh, it kind of works. The color theme is there, but the rest of it isn't. Drawing? Drawing works. Maybe this is an issue with this particular theme. Let's try the next most popular one. Sea Black. Once again, we can select it in here. Okay, this is similar to the stock theme, but we have macOS adjacent buttons. These buttons just aren't quite right. I think those are in the wrong order. And they're on the wrong side. I think we can change that, maybe? Windows. Left. Oh, but they're still in the wrong order. Gnome? Gnome deletes all of the buttons except the close button, which is not at all what I want. Classic Mac. Wait, is that how Mac used to be? Let's move on to the next theme. Wait, hold on, we gotta see if the calculator works. It doesn't. It seems the theming doesn't quite work correctly. Orchidea. Where is it? It's in here, but it's not in the applications. Okay, so the application theme and the desktop theme are separate, and you can have one without the other? That's strange. Oh, there's a sea blue. Is that related to sea black? Let's find out. It also has appeared at the applications tab. Well, our theming potential is not looking so good. Windows 10 Lite theme. Let's try that out. Okay, there's a desktop theme. Do we have an applications theme? We do! Wow. Okay. It's Windows 10. Well, it's not doing that much for me. But we also have a different font and icon set. But of course, we have to test. Does it work with calculator? It kind of does, but it's dark mode. It might be because of this toggle that says prefer dark mode. Let's try prefer light mode. Oh, hey, there we go. Orcus dark. Let's try this one. No one likes light themes anyway, apparently. We have matching desktop and application theme, and I gotta say, I really like this one. I like this a lot. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Look at how nice and rounded everything is. Let's stick with this one for now. Wait, we have to test the calculator. It works with the calculator. All is well. Stray has still not finished downloading, so let's experiment with some other stuff. I noticed that in this context menu, I can move, remove, and add a new panel. Let's try moving this to the top. Okay, panel edit mode. Can I just, oh, I can. Oh, I can move things. What if I put the apps in the middle? What if I put it back on the bottom? Can I make it bigger? Whoa, okay, we've got a whole bunch of options. I can make it bigger. Let's do 48. And then let's add a new panel at the top. And let's go to it and make it smaller. And then can I move the time from this one up to the top middle here? Can I remove this little bar? Yes, I can. Can I show the calendar date on here? Custom date format? There it is. It seems like there's an extra space there. Now let me also move all of these icons up to the top here. Oh, why are they getting bigger? Oh, this is its own thing with the running apps. Maybe I should make that separate. Let's keep that down here. Okay, it looks like I can change the sizes of things. I want to change the right zone. These are not colored icons, so I assume they are symbolic icons. They are, and I can change the size. 18 seems like a good size. That looks pretty good. Although the OBS icon is a lot bigger than the symbolic icon, so let's see if we can fix that. Settings, right zone, colored icon size is 24, and the symbolic icon size is 16. I'm gonna make the symbolic icon size bigger. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep them small. And I'm going to set this to, 22. I guess we'll make everything 22. Why do these look so much bigger? Okay, these are going back to 18. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I also noticed this one, applets. We really can do whatever we want here. I can add and remove the little things, like the corner bar. I never use the corner bar. I'm going to get rid of that. And we can download applets. Weather. I would like weather. Add. Oh, that's not where I want it. Go into edit mode and move that to the other side. Very good. Beautiful. I have made my own beautiful desktop experience here, and Stray is still going to take 6.5 more minutes. 7.5 more minutes. Desklets. What is a desklet? Ah, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a big fan of these types of things, but it's here, I guess. Still 2.5 minutes. Let's poke around in the settings. What's actions? Are these my right-click options? I think they are. Add desklets, change desktop background, create a new launcher here. Well, let me just go ahead and remove all the ones I will never use, and I can download more. System settings, open system settings with a right-click on the desktop. That sounds useful, but I can also just do it from right here. Create desktop shortcut action. Creates a shortcut of folders, applications, files, and others on the desktop folder. I hate having things on the desktop. Convert file. That one sounds like it might be kind of useful. Ooh, VS Code Launcher. Launch Visual Studio Code within the current directory. Yes, please. Okay, let's see how far this convert action goes. Oh, I have to add it first. Convert file. Add. Oh, I can edit the layout too. It is not here. Am I missing something? Or can it just not convert images? That would be like the one thing I would expect it to convert. Let me try the VS Code launcher. That one works. Right there, instantly. Maybe the convert file just doesn't work properly. Oh, I don't have VS Code installed. Let's install that. Visual Studio Code. No? Is VS Code not in here? There's VS Codium. I'm just going to install the official version just to be safe. Okay, I can get the .deb or the .rpm. Deb files are the files that are used for Debian Linux-based operating systems. RPM files are the files that are used for Red Hat Linux-based operating systems. Few examples of Debian-based operating systems are Ubuntu, Kali, Linux Mint, Deepin, and Parrot OS. So I think I want the deb. Also, everything is a bit small on the 1440p screen. So let's see if we have display scaling. We can choose between 100% and 200%. Oh, enable fractional scaling controls experimental. Now I have all the options. Let's try 150. Oh, I have to do both of them, 150. Yes. I can't see anything. Everything is gone. I see. It's just reverted my changes, I think. Okay, well that did not work at all. It was a black screen. I couldn't see anything. I don't know if you could see anything. All right, let's try that vscode.deb. Okay, we have a window. Code from Microsoft Corporation. Yes, let's install that. Add Microsoft app repository for Visual Studio Code. Next. I think it's installed now. So now, if I open in Visual Studio Code, perfect. Now I also have Stray. Playing of this game will be on a whoa, hold on. I need a gamepad. I have a PlayStation 5 controller here. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're gonna give it a go. Oh, it's working. Look, it even knows that it's a PlayStation controller, and it gave me the PlayStation icons. Okay. Let's just start game. I've never played this game before, and I'm gonna do it on this Linux Mint installation. Okay. I'm in the game. This looks good. Can I talk? Oh, that is not talk. That is play. Where do I go from here? Towards this scary door? No. Probably can't open that as a cat. It's running flawlessly. It looks beautiful. It's running at the correct refresh rate and resolution. I don't know what the settings are at, but it looks really good. Also, I wasn't really expecting the controller to just work. I'm getting, like, vibrations and stuff, too. Okay, well, I don't know what else really to try. Oh, how about video editing? I know DaVinci Resolve works on Linux Mint, so let's try that. Okay, I have downloaded DaVinci Resolve, and now I'm going to try to... Okay, can I just open this? Oh. Missing or outdated system packages detected. Let's read the installation instructions. From the file browser, double-click the installer package. Enter the root password when prompted. I was not prompted. And it doesn't mention anything about missing packages. I'm gonna do some more copy and pasting commands. Okay, let's see if that worked. Oh, we're missing less. Let's see if we can just type these in and it will work. lib epr1, lib aprutil 1, lib sound 2, lib glib 2.0-0, lib xcb composite 0. Oh, libosound 2 has no installation candidate. Oh, package libosound 2 is a virtual package provided by libos for salsa a sound 2 and libosound 2t64. I guess I will replace this with one of these. I'll just choose the first one. Okay, yes. All right, and now we wait a little bit. Okay. Now let's see if it works. It's still not working. Oh, apparently I can use skip package check equals 1 to bypass the system package check. I have everything installed, so maybe this will work. And now we run it. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. All right, we have another terminal command that we're going to try. Oh dear. What happened? Where am I? Okay, we're just gonna close. There's still a process running in this terminal. Closing the terminal will kill it. Okay, we're just gonna leave it open then. Over there. If you've got an NVIDIA card, you can save a lot of bother by running it in Docker. Okay, I have an NVIDIA card. Container scripts to build and run DaVinci Resolve Studio for Linux using Docker or Podman. Running DaVinci Resolve in the wrong distribution can reportedly create headaches when updating. The repackaging script may have to be rewritten to support the new release. It's a little bit like running a virtual machine, but unlike a virtual machine, the installation of Linux share this. I'm not sure if I really want to do this. Do I really want a whole virtual machine for the video editor? It sounds like DaVinci Resolve is not as compatible with Linux Mint as I thought it was. And let's find a different video editor. Let's actually just go into the software manager and search for video editor. Shotcut. This has 4.3 stars. We've also got Kdenlive with only 4.2, and then Kdenlive again, but FlatHub and a different icon with only 4.1, and also Shotcut again. Okay, well let's get the Shotcut FlatHub version, because that seems to be the most highly rated. Okay, this is interesting. Let's create a new project. Alright, let me see if I can bring in the video that I recorded. Let's get my gameplay footage and drop it in here. Let's put it in the timeline. Alright, we've got audio waveforms we can trim. Ooh, that's not especially fast. I believe this should have multiple audio tracks. How do I change the different audio tracks? I want to make my voice louder. Let me actually verify. Oh, it's changed my default application. Where is my video player? Oh, it's gone. All of the icons are gone. What happened? I don't know why it disappeared, but alright. Oh, yes, there's my audio tracks. Okay, it does recognize it. How do I adjust it, though? Where are my other tracks? Okay, well, let's just look this up. Firefox is not opening. Firefox is not working. Why is Firefox not working? Something is going wrong here. It does exist. Maybe let's try uninstalling it and reinstalling it. This one has a green check mark, but this one is first. This is the one that is installed. Okay, so I'll uninstall this one and reinstall it. It doesn't work. Maybe let's try the other Firefox. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure why it was so fussy about that. And then I want to go into the properties and set the track to track 2. I'm gonna need another audio track. Open the properties and set the track to 3. Yes, there we go. How do I make an audio quieter? Filters? Yeah, there we go. It does not seem to update the waveform. That seems pretty good. And let's say I just want this little clip here. All right, now let's see if we can export this. And we'll call it monkey.mb4, yeah. And it's done, I think. All right, we're almost there. All right, well, besides the initial learning curve, no issues there. That just about encompasses everything. Most of the stuff I do on a computer is just in a web browser. As long as Firefox works, then it's completely fine. It's not opening. What happened? Is it because I have 2 installed? What? No, it opens just fine. Can I open it? Oh, there's 2 of them. Maybe it's getting confused in there because there's 2. Let me try to remove the one that's not working. Okay, now that doesn't work. Oh, the Firefox icon is gone from here. That works. Okay, maybe I need to unpin that and then pin this. How do I put it back in here? Okay, well, regardless, Firefox works now. We installed Portal which was a one-click install, and it works perfectly. And then even like Geometry Dash and Stray, which are not like explicitly Steam Play compatible, we were able to just turn it on in the properties, and it just works. That's crazy. And then obviously recording and editing. The editing situation, Shotcut works. I might want to look around at different ones if I really want to video edit. I like the customizability aspect. I don't know what happened to the icons here. Maybe it was the theme. Maybe the theme broke everything. Execution of cinnamon settings failed. Failed to execute child process cinnamon set. Oh, the settings icon is gone too. I didn't even notice that. That's bad. Apparently, settings got deleted. Let me restart really quick. I said let me restart. Okay, well clearly something is terribly broken. Okay, so minor problem. I've been waiting on this loading screen for a very long time, and I'm a little scared that something is really wrong. I can do caps lock. I hit escape, and oh dear, there are things failing left and right. Okay. Failed to start lightdm.service, light display manager. Yeah, that sounds important. Over and over again. Failed to start GPU manager.service. This looks very bad. Here's what I'm gonna do. I still have the USB with the Mint installer on it. I'm gonna boot into that and see if I can go back to the time shift backup from before all of this went wrong. We are back, sort of. The fonts are all messed up, but the system is running, so I'm gonna take anything we can get. Okay, let's see if the fonts file exists. Okay, it does exist. So I'm gonna try and do that thing we did earlier. I think this is it. Well, that didn't do anything for us. Okay, let's just do anything that is working. And I think we are intact. Firefox is back. Can we play videos? Do we still have that video I exported? Yes, we do. And playing it works just fine. Okay. I think everything is working. I don't know what broke it. Okay, we are back with the Lexend. I just had to repeat the steps from earlier and like delete the thing and then re-add it. Also, I think I found the source of our problem here. Okay, so I'm playing the video here. If you look at what happens here, when I'm trying to install DaVinci Resolve, I'm using the apt command to install some stuff. I don't know what specifically did it. By installing one of these packages, it decided that it needed to remove all of this other stuff. All of these words here, those are software packages that were installed and then got uninstalled in order to install these new packages. All of this had to be uninstalled to install these three things. And all of that stuff included the game I installed earlier, which is honestly criminal, but also all the stuff that starts with lib. All of that was like essential for the system to like start up at all. And for some reason, one of these three packages decided that it was going to remove 78 others in order to be installed. The only reason that it worked for a while after that is because it doesn't like restart everything as soon as you uninstall something. And so it was still loaded, but it was like removed. And then we had the issues with Firefox and the video player, and I tried to restart it and everything was gone because everything got deleted because I decided to just on the spot choose which one to install, and I chose the wrong one. The terminal is dangerous. Make sure you know what you're doing and don't just assume that you know what you're doing, because sometimes you don't. But hey, that is why backups exist. Time shift literally saved me there. So if anything, back up your system, because it might just save you from a situation like this. There we go. We successfully broke and then recovered a Linux installation. I wasn't expecting to do that as part of this, but we did it, in addition to all the other stuff. Is Linux ready for you? That depends. If literally everything you do is in a web browser, then absolutely. There's no faffing around with the terminal to install like fonts and stuff. You don't need to worry about that. It all just works if you're all in the browser. If you're going a little further than that and you're doing like word processing and you need to install fonts, that's kind of annoying to do. I would like if it would just like, if you could just open it and it would like ask you, hey, do you want to install this font? And I could just click yes. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the printer, you saw how it just immediately recognize the printer, like immediately. Printers are so troublesome, and it just recognizes it immediately. And if you're going a little bit further and you want to do like playing games and stuff, I mean, at least what I tried worked really easily. Like, it was not hard at all. Games, I thought like this is gonna be like the hard part. This is where it's gonna get really tough. But no, it was so easy, at least with Steam. I only did Steam games, and that one game that was in the software center. Your mileage may vary. I don't know how well it's gonna work on a per game basis, especially if you're outside of Steam, but at least the games I tried within Steam, all 3 of those games, no problems whatsoever. And then there's image editing and video editing, which obviously you don't have Photoshop, which is kind of hard. I hate Adobe stuff. But yeah, none of the Adobe Creative Suite is available, which is probably going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. GIMP is pretty good, at least from what I've tried of it. As for video editing, I only tried, well, first of all, DaVinci Resolve was a mess, and that deleted my whole system, so don't use DaVinci Resolve unless you want to do the whole container thing and make it in a virtual machine. Yeah, Shotcut. From the short time I had with it, like, it's definitely good. If I were to do that regularly, I would definitely need to get more used to it, but just from, like, what I experimented with it, it seems pretty capable. If you want me to try something and see if it works, let me know, and I will try it out and see how it does. But otherwise, that is pretty much it. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.